Yeah. Let's go buggy jog with a wifey. You ready, Maya? Yeah. You look nice and cosy anyway. So after a nice breakfast at Lily's Landing, we headed off for our little buggy run. So that's the heart rate monitor connecting, and then press run, and there we are. So this is the new Insta360 Go 3 camera, and this shot here I've got it on max stabilization. So there's the castle in the background. Nice jog to Amble. Sun in your eyes. So this is stabilization on max. So this should be smooth. Castle in the background. So using this camera, this is the first time I've seen the footage, and honestly it's so much better than the GoPro I used to have. I think the GoPro 12's out now, and I only had the GoPro 7 I think. But this new Insta Go 3, it's got 4 modes of stabilisation. So there's a one for walking, there's one for sort of jogging, and then there's a mountain bike downhill one, which is max. That's the one I'm using today. This is going to be so much better because it frees up your hands. It's got an action clip which you can just pop the camera into and put it on your cap, and you get good point of view shots. I'm just trying out these new Adidas Terex trainers. I've really got into Terex. There's a few guys I follow on Instagram like Tom Evans and Robbie Simpson who are sponsored by them. So I had a little look into their gear, and I've just recently purchased some shorts, a windbreaker and some trainers, and I've got to say they're really good. So moving swiftly on, this is my warm-up jog to the treadmill at the gym. I did 2.75 mile, nice and steady. So when I got to the gym, I stripped all my gear off because it's absolutely boiling in this gym. Whipped on the new Adios Pro 3s. This is one of my favourite racing shoes. I actually broke 15 minutes for the first time in these, so I think even when I retire them, I'm going to probably write my PB on the side of them and keep them for when I get a bit older. So yeah, I've still got these Morton 320 mixes, so I'm using them up. I find they are quite sickly if you're not used to them, or you don't like drinking sort of syrupy, sugary drinks. I would probably go for something else, but I find they're quite good if you need the calories in quick. So I set the treadmill to 16.9 kilometers an hour. That's my sort of goal marathon pace. I feel like I probably could run a 2:30 right now if I trained for it and peaked. I've just entered Prague half marathon, and that's at the start of April. So if I can go sub 70 there, I might even enter London or Manchester and go for a 2:30. So coming up towards the end of the session here, I was starting to overheat. I was absolutely sweating. There was no windows open or no fan on the treadmill. So I got to 8k here, and I thought, do you know what it is? I'm going to keep on going. I'll get to 10k and then call it a day. So that was 10k bang on, because by the time you let the treadmill run up, obviously you lose about 20 seconds. So what I usually do is just start my watch when the pace is set, and then I go, and I've got the exact time on my watch. Just over 10k. So these are the splits. I normally go between Coros and Strava, so I'll screenshot my Strava there, look. So 2:30 marathon pace for nearly 36 minutes, and then I did a nice cool down around Amble.
Hey, yeah. Where do we go? After our summer went cold, coming in hot, I was playing it slow, letting our story unfold. Baby, I know, stunting outside, just stunted our growth. Oh, cause all rainbows don't end with a pot of gold. Yeah. You wanted something from me, wasn't giving shit back. Gave you my trust, I ain't giving that.
If you're ever in the area, you really need to try the boathouse for fish and chips. As you can see by Maya's face, she absolutely loved it. But yeah, you get a lovely view, especially if you get a table seat. Limited visibility, like.
Is that? Well, for lack of light.
The footage here is obviously quite dark, so I think next time I'll have to wear a head torch and the camera together.
Christmas 5K. Could have been me. Big Jim nice.
Right, how well then?
Back, taking my time, I was giving you slack. Too deep in, I gotta unpack. It's all in the past now, baby, that's that. Said you ain't doing nothing wrong, that's cap. Still trying to dodge all the holes in the cracks that you left here with me when you turn your back. All I got was nothing. 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 Where do we go? After our summer went cold. Coming in hot, I was playing it slow, letting our story unfold. Baby, I know, stunting outside just stunted our growth. Oh, cause all rainbows don't end with a pot of gold. Where do we go? Coming in hot, I was playing it slow, letting our story unfold. Baby, I know.
The barriers decided to go down exactly at the right time, which was unfortunate.
I might just jog back to recovery and then start again.
So for those who don't know what fartlek is, it's literally playing around with speeds. Essentially it's a form of unstructured speed work, and it involves a continuous run in which periods are sort of faster and mixed with the periods of easy and moderate sort of running. It's a staple which we do normally once every 2 weeks. Don't forget to get your food in straight after the session. This is a lovely Sunday dinner. I'll link the Strava below in the description so you can go through these splits if you want. But I've kind of just went on laps and went down each pace. As you can see, some of them vary. Some of them go uphill, downhill, and some are on the flat quite fast at the end. We got down to 4:31 pace at the end. It's not the best footage, you know, I haven't got anyone following us on the bike, or I can't really use the drone for a session like this, but yeah. So these are some extra sessions I've been doing. Done a hard treadmill session, which totaled 7.45 mile. A really hard treadmill effort where I ran at 15-minute pace for 5k for 12 minutes. And finally, 2 days ago, we did a big track session of 16 times a k, which was very hard. Got down to 3:14 at the end, and then came home to fajitas. Can't beat it. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.